Hey, how's it going? It's your boy Eli, also known as E1 Don. I like to think of myself as a creative, but more specifically, what I do is I produce, I write, I create content. Like I got a podcast and a web series, and we're producing a film right now. So all of that kind of encompasses, to me, just being creative. But specifically, as far as music is concerned, I write, record, produce, edit, mix, master, kind of do a little bit of all of it just out of necessity a lot of times, but I've been doing it for about 20 years, I'd say. I'm a big fan of rap, hip-hop, so that's something that I've always been into. It's kind of funny because I always knew growing up that my generation was one of the first generations that was like the babies of hip-hop. Like that's kind of like all we had like growing up. Like my parents, they was listening to R&B and stuff when they grew up, so they had their little hip-hop phase, but they was able to go back into the R&B. Like that's something that I want to keep going. I like Jay-Z, I like 2 Chainz, like Heavy D, Run DMC, Tribe Called Quest, even some of the younger acts like Kendrick and J. Cole. Got big bowls, pause. Came up with the idea of doing a cereal review where we eat cereal and we interview guests. That was one of the things once I got into music and being creative and I realized I wanted to go in the direction of video. I wanted to do something weekly that would help us keep our skill set tight and as far as shooting and editing, just getting us, acclimated with that whole world of doing video and content and something that wasn't necessarily scripted. So we talked about filming a movie this year, Crunch Time Media, Crunch Time Global, that's the company name. So we get into our first film. I mentioned earlier the podcast, I got Big Bowls, Pause, where we eat cereal, but that was basically an idea to keeping our skills sharp while we got it together to shoot this film. So it's like I got the equipment, but the movie, a friend of mine, he has a music project called I Love Love, I Hate It Sometimes. And basically talking about going through heartbreak. A lot of Hollywood pictures, they usually cater to like women going through the heartbreak, so we don't always get to see the guys going through the heartbreak, so I thought it would be a good story to tell. For the music video, I wanted to do a whole film around it because there was a lot of good visual things that I wanted to bring to light. But with the pandemic and everything, kind of slowed everything down and, took a minute to regroup actually. So now we're ready, we're doing casting and auditions and we're looking to film this summer, hopefully have that done by the fall. Like self-doubt, like thinking that you're not good enough or not worthy enough, and then it's like one day you wake up and it's like you don't really care what people think. I mean, when you're doing art, it's like on some level you do care what people think, but on another level it's like just because this person doesn't like the art doesn't mean that nobody likes the art. You just may not be in the right place or in front of the right crowd if they're not vibing. It's like having that understanding. It's like, oh, okay, sometimes I just may be in the wrong rooms. There's nothing wrong with me, but I'm just not in the right space. So understanding that has been like an eye-awakening, a moment like, okay, I can just do it and just go where I'm welcome at versus, where people just tolerate me at. I had to start over from scratch. What I would do to get where I'm at is just believe in myself and not let anybody deter me or distract me from what I know to do for self. Because sometimes it's like people will tell you what they think or how they would handle a situation and they've never actually been in that predicament to even know how they would handle a situation. And sometimes if you're not careful, those seeds that they're planting will take like root and you'll start having thoughts and self-doubt and then you'll be like questioning yourself based off of an opinion of somebody who may just be in passing. They don't even remember you and you're internalizing this whole thing. So just let people have the experience they want to have is one of the things that I'm trying to do and not let what other people think, dictate what I think. Get started. Like, you don't know what you don't know. You can't, there's certain things, there's certain steps that are ahead of you that you don't even know until you get there. So trying to sit here and figure everything out before you even take one step, just start moving and you'll figure it out as you go.
I'm up early, my mindset. Some bread to go with this omelet. Flow ice cold plus timeless. Mistook for weakness, my kindness. We adding up, no minus. No setbacks in this climate. My own lane, I'm riding. They more congested than sinus.